Good afternoon, class. So, students, today I'm going to ask you some questions. Whoever knows the answer will give their answers in chat box, and to whom I will instruct, only that student will unmute himself and answer the question. And after answering the question, you have to mute yourself back. So, starting with the first question, which animal do we keep as pets? Students, answer the question. Which animal do we keep as pets? Deepak, unmute yourself and answer the question. Shreya, unmute yourself and answer the question. Yes, very good. You have given the right answer. We keep many animals as pets like cat, dog. Now, our next question is, which animal is known for its faithfulness to man? Akash, unmute yourself and answer the question. Can you hear me, Akash? Which animal is known for its faithfulness to man? Very good, Akash. You have given the right answer. Now, our next question. Which animal guards our house? Deepak, unmute yourself and answer the question. Very good, Deepak. You have given the right answer. Now, mute yourself back. So, students, have you heard any story related to dog? So, today we are going to study the story how the dog found himself a new master. Students, open your book and start reading the second chapter. Uh, Pay attention to the second chapter while I am reading. In olden times, just like wolves, dogs were just like wolves, forest dwellers. They were bold, free, and were not afraid of anyone. They were their own masters. Then one day, a dog who was sick and was afraid of other stronger animals decided to look for a master who was the strongest on the earth. To find his master, he began his search, and first of all, he met a big wolf. He asked him if he would like to be his master. The wolf accepted him as a servant. Both of them started walking, and on the way, they met a bear. The wolf tried to hide himself as soon as he noticed the bear. On inquiring the reason, the dog came to know that the wolf considered the bear to be stronger than him. On this, the dog left him and joined the bear. Very soon, the dog found that the bear was afraid of lion. The dog immediately left the bear and went to the lion. The lion agreed to accept him as his servant. The dog lived him with him happily for a long time as he enjoyed a secure and happy life the way he wanted. The lion was the strongest animal in the forest. Once both of them were strolling among the rocks on a narrow path, and suddenly, as the dog realized that the men lion saw a man, and he asked the dog to run away with him to avoid any trouble. As soon as the dog realized that the man was the strongest creature on the earth, he bid adieu to the lion as well. That means he left the lion. Dog came to man as his servant and lived as a faithful servant to him then after. So, now, students, now it's time for pronunciation drill. So you have to read the you will first read the word that is written on the left side, and then when I will instruct you, then you will read the word that is written on the right side. So Deepak, unmute yourself and read the first word. Can you hear me, Deepak? Very good, Deepak. Now read the complete word. Very good, you pronounced it correctly. Now a second word is Akash, mute yourself, unmute yourself, and read the word that is written on the left side. Akash, can you hear me? So read the second word that is written on the left side. Freedom. Very good. Now read the complete word. Read the complete word, Akash. Very good. Very good. You pronounced it correctly. Now, our next word, Shubham. Unmute yourself and read the third word that is written on the left side. So Preeti Sharma, unmute yourself and read the word. Very good. Very good. Uh, very good. You pronounced it correctly. Now, a next word. Shreya, unmute yourself and read the word. Very good. Now, very good. Very good. You pronounced it correctly. Now, a last word. Reena, unmute yourself and read the last word. Very good, Reena. Now, read the complete word. Very good, Reena. Now, it's time for your reading. So, to whom I will instruct, that student will unmute himself and read the story. So, first, Deepak, unmute yourself and read the story. Start reading the story. Very good. You read it well, but you need to work more on your reading. Uh, you read it well, Deepak, uh, but you need to work on your reading more. Now, Shreya, unmute yourself and start reading. Very good, Shreya. You read it very well. Now, we'll move on further. It's time for pronunciation. We have already done it, so we'll move further. So, it's time for word meanings. So, unmute yourself, Deepak, unmute yourself and read the first word. Deepak, can you hear me? Okay. So, your first word is ill-pleased. So, can you read the meaning of that word, Deepak? Yes, read it out. So, very good. Ill-pleased means not happy. You can also see a sad simile here. Now, Shreya, unmute yourself and read the second word. Kinsman, very good. Now read out its meaning. Very good, Shreya. Kinsman means a relative, like you can see in the picture that is given in front. So here a man is standing with his relatives. Now, a third word. Reena, unmute yourself and read out the third word. Reena, can you hear me? Okay, Akash, unmute yourself and read the third word. It's darted. It's darted. Yes. Can you read the meaning of that word? Very good. Very good, Akash. So as you can see in the pic, there's a snail. As a snail moves very slowly, so it's indicating that the meaning. Now, Shreya, unmute yourself and read out the fourth word. Cliff. Very good, Shreya. Now read out its meaning. Very good. So as you can see in the picture, there's a cliff showing in the pic. Now, our last word. Deepak, unmute yourself and read out the last word. Very good, Deepak. Now read out its meaning. Very good, Deepak. So as you can see in the pic, a boy who's jumping from some high place. So he's doing a daring act. So that's indicating its meaning. Very good. Now it's time for silent reading. So everyone, start the silent reading. So Akash, unmute yourself and tell me that you have whether you have completed your reading or not. Okay. Now read the complete your reading. Shreya, unmute yourself and tell me whether you have completed or not. So, done, students. So we'll move on further. Now we have our comprehension questions. So, our first question is, why did the dog felt the need of a master? Deepak, unmute yourself and answer the question. Can you hear me, Deepak? Akash, can you hear me? So answer the question. Why did the dog felt the need of a master? Very good, Akash. You have given the right answer. So the dog felt the need of a master because he was tired of wandering around and he wanted a master who with whom he could feel safe, uh, and he wanted the strongest master on the earth. So our next question is, with who did he choose as his first master, and why did he left him then? Shreya, unmute yourself and answer the question. Very good, Shreya. You have given the right answer. So, dog chose the wolf as his first master, and when he found that wolf was scared of a bear, he left him to join the bear. Our next question is, who was the next master after wolf? Deepak, unmute yourself and answer the question. Very good. So the next master was the bear. Our next question is, why did he serve the lion for so long? Akash, unmute yourself and answer the question. Very good. You have given the right answer. So the dog served the lion for a long time because he felt safe with him. He thought that longest was the strongest animal in the forest. So that's why he served the lion for so long. Our next question is, whom did he choose as his master after lion? Shreya, unmute yourself and answer the question. Very good. You have given the right answer. So it's time for your homework. So your first homework is you have to write a summary of this chapter, how the dog found himself a new master. And your next homework is make sentences from the following words given below. So let's see the words. Uh, our first word is master, then second word is servant, third word is fierce, and fourth word is snipped, and last word is mowing. Thank you, class. So that's all about today's class.